Let's go.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on, guys? My name is Justin, also known as Pt.2 here on YouTube.com. Back again with part 2 of the full changelog list for Titanfall. There's so much stuff in this full changelog, I actually had to split it into 2 videos. Yes, it's honestly that much. But in this video, we're going to be talking about the buffs and the nerfs of all the weapons in the next update that will be coming this month to the next-gen console and the PC. So let's go ahead and start right on in with the satchel charges. Now, satchel charges are something that a lot of people have been complaining about ever since the game was released, pretty much. That the satchel charge had too much radius and that it was too overpowered and things like that. So Respawn, like the good game company they are, has actually listened to the community, unlike some other companies, Call of Duty, and actually listened for once. You know, I'm really happy that we actually finally have a game company that listens to the community, so props for Respawn for doing that. So satchel charge damage has been reduced against pilots only. They will still kill pilots close to the center of explosion, but the fall off is more severe now, allowing pilots that are far away from satchel to survive more often than they currently do. This is really, really good, and it doesn't affect the satchel charge against Titans. It'll still do the same amount of damage towards Titans, just decrease a little bit of the range against pilots, which is what we all wanted anyways. The shotgun now does a little less damage at mid-range. It was proving to be able to win gunfights that it shouldn't have been, when it should have lost gun range, so the shotgun has been nerfed just a little bit in this update, as well as the main weapon that I use and that the wide variety of players use, the R101C carbine. Now, I don't know how to feel about this because I use this weapon all the time, but I'm pretty sure I'll get over it pretty quickly. So the carbine was designed to be an all-purpose weapon. It does it quite well, too well even. So what Respawn have done in this next update is make it a little bit more uncomfortable at long range and hit targets at long range. They're going to be adding a little bit more kick to the weapon from distance, but not enough to notice it from mid to short range, which is good. They also reduced the mag size from 30 to 24, and the extended ammo upgrade brings it from 24 to 30. It used to go from 30 to 40. They might have they might have nerfed the carbine a little bit too much for my liking, but I'm sure I'll get used to it. And honestly, I think I'll probably just switch to the Hemlock now with what they've done to that. I'll get to that in a minute. The R97, sorry, I moved my mic a little bit closer to my face. If I got a little bit louder, sorry about that. The R97 SMG, while it had a higher rate of fire than the car, the R97 was pretty much inferior in all other ways. We've upped the ROF even higher to make it handle up-close fights better than it did. It also has the fastest time into ADS, aiming down sights. Now, the biggest change, though, is it does a lot more damage than it did when rodeoing, making it a better choice for pilots who enjoy taking on a Titan. It is now the second best weapon to use while rodeoing a Titan, only behind the Spitfire LMG, which is cool, I guess, because the rate of fire, you know, you'd assume that it would take down a Titan pretty quickly. So, yeah, good job. The Hemlock. Now, I'm probably going to be using this gun a lot more now that this has happened to it. The Hemlock was one of the least popular guns in the game. Its role was intended to be a long-range assault rifle, but it wasn't really doing that job quite well enough. They've made it so that it's never more than 4 bullets to drop an enemy pilot. It used to be 5 at long range. The Hemlock will also take less kick when fired, and also the Silencer mod used to take 6 hits to kill an enemy pilot at long range, and now it is 5. Now, honestly, I think the Hemlock will be, not the new carbine, but it'll be the weapon that a lot of people switch to now that the carbine is nerfed a little bit. I think I'll still use both weapons equally, honestly. So, yeah, this will change the game a lot. The Amped Hemlock, of course, that has been buffed also. The G2A4 semi-automatic rifle kills pilots now with 3 shots instead of 4, and it's been amped almost the exact same way as the Hemlock has. The Titan plasma railgun, the field of view when kind of charging, has been pulled back some to allow players to keep more of their surroundings and focus, which is really good because this was one of the reasons I hated the plasma railgun, but now I actually might use it a little bit more, considering it does deal a lot of damage when used correctly. Big Punch has been nerfed a lot in this next update. They've taken a look at the complaints about the Big Punch kit and decided to adjust it. They haven't really adjusted it too much for the Strider and the Atlas, which is a good thing because that's the two only classes that I even use. But the Ogre was a very big problem considering it pretty much dealt way too much damage and took away all the shields of a Strider when punched one time. So they of course had to nerf the Big Punch a little bit for the Ogre, but the Atlas and the Strider didn't need that much adjustment. And also, whenever you spam the Big Punch button, whenever it makes you go a little bit faster, they nerfed that a little bit too. But I don't think they took it completely away, but just maybe a little bit away. And that's pretty much it for this update, guys. Tell me, what are your thoughts on this? On these new changes for Titanfall? Tell me in the comments down below because I'm really interested in your guys' opinion on this, and I'll probably respond to most of the comments on here, if not all. But yeah, this is pretty awesome, guys. If you'd like to see the full change list, links down in the description down below. You can also read a bunch of bug fixes that they fixed, which is pretty interesting, actually. So yeah, guys, until next time, my name is Justin, also known as Gaming Spider YT here on YouTube.com. You've just been filled in, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace off, guys.